The Deinosuchus, an alpha predator, and has actually been featured in a previous Jurassic World film, believe it or not. And what happens if I told you we could see it again in the future with the new Jurassic franchise? Because that's what today's video is about. The Deinosuchus is simply a killer croc. And speaking of killers, I have a killer web browser today for you guys, Opera GX. Now, if you haven't heard of this web browser, it is one of the best free web browsers on the market and built for gamers. It features a control panel which will allow you to limit CPU usage, RAM usage, helping to eliminate lag and increase your FPS in games. It also features built-in Discord, Twitch, WhatsApp messages to simultaneously browse and see your social media messages all in one place. Not to mention it has a built-in VPN which is all completely free. You can also get Opera GX for your mobile as well. It can be downloaded for iOS or Android, features different skins, light and dark mode, and can even be connected to your desktop version. I've been using Opera for a while now, so have millions of other gamers as well. Throw the resource-hungry browsers away and click now. Download for free. There's a link in my description and in the comments. Now that we've just talked about the alpha of the web browsers, let's get back to the alpha Deinosuchus and how it's going to be in Jurassic World in the future. Now, we all know it's been in the games, etc., and you might have heard me say it earlier that it was in a previous Jurassic film. And yes, it was. It was in a scene in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, believe it or not. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, Shadows, I didn't see this. Where was this Deinosuchus crocodile you speak of? Well, it was actually in a cutscene in Fallen Kingdom. You can see here. Now, this is a skeleton of what looks like a crocodilian, either a Deinosuchus or Sarcosuchus. In my mind, looks like a Deinosuchus because of the snout. The Sarcosuchus obviously had that like bulbous snout, where the Deinosuchus was more fat, like you see in this photo here, which shows they did have plans to bring a crocodilian into the Jurassic franchise. Now, what does this have to do with the future of the Jurassic universe? Again, you might be asking yourself. Well, we've never really had a crocodilian in Jurassic World. Obviously, we do in the games, but the games are not canon to the Jurassic franchise movie universe. Now, the Fallen Kingdom appearance is an extremely interesting one, and one I really want to see in the future, and clearly shows they had plans to include some type of crocodilian, but unfortunately, this scene was cut from the movie. I mean, in the future, they're going to need to freshen things up, and they can't keep using and relying on obviously all the old dinosaurs. They'll need to keep it fresh, and what way to keep it fresh than introduce a crocodilian, the Deinosuchus. I mean, we had a perfect chance to introduce that in the swampy biomes of the Biosang Sanctuary. I could imagine a Deinosuchus hunting around them swampy biomes, looking for prey, coming out of the water, grabbing one of them deers, rather than the fairy Dinosaurus just yeeting it away. We could have seen a crocodilian as well. Now, sure, yeah, we'd have alligators and normal crocs, but the Deinosuchus was absolutely massive and weighed an absolute ton. If you look at this comparison size on screen now, you can really get a sense of how big these Deinosuchus actually were. I mean, they probably could rival a T-Rex in the water and probably take on a T-Rex as well. And what a fight scene we could see there. You could maybe even see a Deinosuchus come into contact with the old Spinosaurus of Jurassic Park 3. That's probably an option right there, a new fight scene, because obviously everyone wants the Spinosaurus. They love the Spinosaurus. Well, you either hate or you love the Spinosaurus. I love the Spinosaurus and talked about it in the last video here, which was a great video, by the way. Go and watch it after this one. But imagine the scene we could have with a Deinosuchus facing a Spinosaurus. What a fresh battle, and what a take that would be. We do also know that InGen had genetic material of the Deinosuchus by the end of 2015, and the skeleton we actually see in Fallen Kingdom is actually quite small for an adult Deinosuchus, so it could be a juvenile perhaps, which could indicate that they would have been multiple Deinosuchuses on that island. And as I said, we know they had the Deinosuchus DNA because they used it in the creation of the Indominus Rex, as you can see from the composition list here. Which means if InGen had it, it's also a possibility that other companies such as Biosyn, Manticorp even, could have the DNA themselves. They could have even sold DNA to the black market. Other companies could have extracted the DNA, and they could have made a Deinosuchus themselves. Hey, we could have even seen a Deinosuchus in Biosyn, perhaps. It is extremely possible that the Deinosuchus DNA is out there somewhere. they obviously feel it is also a marketable animal because they make the toys of it, the Dinosukis toy line, and feel it does fit in with the Jurassic universe, hence why they make these toys. So it is indeed possible that we could see this in the future, and the reason why I'm making this video is to highlight the fact that we could see other non-dinosaur related animals crop up in the Jurassic universe. I mean, in Camp Cretaceous, we had a saber-toothed tiger show up, a Nothosaurus, which is an aquatic creature which we've never seen before, so we can easily have these come in, and they were wildly popular as well. Fans really want more of these, as well as feathered dinosaurs, believe it or not. The Pyroraptor was a massive addition to Jurassic World Dominion, and had very little screen time, but was a fan favourite, and everyone really wanted to see more. I was personally disappointed that the Pyroraptor didn't have a lot of screen time and was kind of a one and done and was very much exposed anyway in the trailers. So when I seen the actual movie, I thought we were going to see a lot more Pyroraptor. Unfortunately, I'd already seen it because of the trailers. So there was no new scenes for the Pyroraptor for me. Based on the previous information, we could indeed see that Deinosuchus turn up at some point in the future, and I for one will definitely be rooting for that, along with potentially a Titanoboa, but that's a story for another day. I do recommend going checking out all my other videos on the channel in regards to Jurassic World Dominion, the dinosaurs, Atrociraptors, how there was 2 gigas in Jurassic World Dominion, and they're good fun and good to watch. I'd like to thank my patrons and YouTube members as always. Thanks guys for supporting the channel. It really does help me out and does mean so much to me. So thank you very much. And if you want to support, check the link below. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers now. Bye bye.